bro. Before we start anything, I just wanted to...
Huh?
You're already recording?
Yeah.
So, hello everyone. Oh man, this is probably not the best choice of jumpers to wear, I just realised. Oh well, it keeps me warm, it's freezing cold outside. You wanna come into the shop? Look who it is. Anyway, so we've got Hassan's F30. I know it's a cluster.
For you thinking of the word.
So we've got his cluster out of his F30, and what we're going to be looking to do.
Oh, we're vlogging this one. This is a new episode.
Of course we are.
Okay, we might.
People, you know what? Someone actually commented the other day saying.
Might ratchet.
Why?
Because it's really awkward. Because I'm not directly like that. I'm screwing like this. So.
Right, hold on. Before you take it all out completely, let's see how it looks now.
No, there's only one video on YouTube that does it, but he doesn't even actually show you
how he does it.
He just shows you.
Oh, look at the ambient lighting on this camera. Woo.
He's only got pictures.
Right, so we're taking it. What is it? T20?
So there's two T20s here.
2 screws, just literally just up there. 1, 2, and then you got all the clips behind it. I think now a good time to turn the engine off.
I think
fully.
I don't think there is any clips. I think it just pulls out.
Like, it pulls out, and then you just gotta disconnect the clips that go and give all the readings. Yeah. It is a little bit easier using a ratchet for this instead of just a screwdriver because the amount of space you have going on here. But he's nearly got the last one out. All you gotta do is get the lighting up here. No, look, there you go. That's it.
Oh.
So you just gotta get the trim removal at the top, and then it should slide out. There we go. Then you got all this the wiring at the back.
Can't see it.
I'm guessing it's just gonna be the one clip. Just to the back there, yeah. Oh my gosh.
How about
that is on there so tight. Yes. Let's go inside. Let's go inside quick. We've got his cluster out of his F30, and what we're going to be looking to do today is changing over the lights from the yellowish amber orange. Yeah, we're changing those lights over to white because his car is Snow White.
It just looks a lot nicer, man. It's just like, it does. Really outdated looking. It
just looks a lot fresher, and it's one of those things that only really the M model cars come with.
Yeah, M model cars come with. Everyone's gonna bash the video saying like, why would you want to do it? There's eye strain, fatigue, but I'm sorry.
If it's on an M model car, then
an M car driver can survive with the fatigue. I'm sure I can survive. You know.
I've never had that before, but there you go.
That's why BMW chose it. Red's got the less stress on the eyes.
Probably true, I guess, in some ways, but I highly doubt it. It makes that much
It's not going to be that much of a difference.
Especially if you just lower the brightness. Yeah. What difference does it make? I think even the amber can be a bit much if you're driving for a long time at night. But yeah, we're going to be looking at dismantling this, removing the old lights, and then putting on the new ones. So it's something he probably could have been able to do it himself, but he just thought,
I'd onto the company.
Why not get my company? And
it's a bit boring doing things on your own.
It is. So, should we get started?
Oh wait. So the things you'll need to remove this initially, you need a T20 to get it out of the car, which you've seen before.
A little while ago.
To remove the backing off this, you need a T8.
Yep.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in the back.
4 screws.
I think, yeah.
4 screws, and then you've got clips going all the way around.
You'll need trim removal tools. You'll also need a soldering iron with a assortment of soldering tips.
We just need to change the one tip.
Yeah, so I think if you get a thinner tip, it'll be a lot easier to take the original LEDs off because they're on quite nice. You'll also need some soldering iron. You'll need the LEDs, which are, I bought these off eBay, a company called Lighttech Auto Style. They seem reputable. Got quite a lot of sales, and I don't think there should be an issue in the long term. So I've got I ordered 50 white and I ordered I think 10 red.
Yeah.
I don't know why I ordered red, just in case I needed them.
I think you said because of the needle, you wanted to have the needle going red.
Yeah, so if I can get the needle red and the rest white, that's how I want it. If not, then everything will be as it is. So I've ordered 10 red, probably only need 2 of them. Probably only need about 18 of these, of the white ones. The rest of them shall be donated to Mr. GCC Foundation for any of the vehicle modifications he wants to do. You'll also need some tweezers to actually hold the LEDs in place. And that should be it.
Yeah. That's basically it, yeah, actually, tools wise. I'm going to be changing over the tip, as you mentioned earlier, because this tip is completely battered.
We've got a Mr. G33EEN, just walking past GT3EEN, something like that. GTR33N.
Yeah, it's GTR33N, walking behind.
So that was the big boy of the house, you know.
The big brother. So there will be an update on the R33 GTR build. We're going to be going there later on in this week. But my brother has bought a new house and we are redoing his garage. So there'll be a build series on that coming out soon. But should we jump into dismantling this now?
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is, appreciate this video because I wanted to find a video myself to do this, but there's no actual videos. Everyone's just doing pictures as a slideshow. So hopefully this is the only video on YouTube of how to actually do it step by step and actually showing you soldering.
We like to do it for the community.
Yeah, no one else has actually done it.
Supporting the people out there.
And possibly there may be more videos of the actual...
It was just sliding off, don't worry.
Just use a screwdriver. There might be more videos for the interior pieces because I've seen one video where the guy actually changes a lot of the interior stuff, but no one's actually showing how to do it, so I'm going to try work that myself. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't break anything, but yeah, as he says, we'll go into hyperlapse.
Time lapse. Time warp, wasn't it time warp?
Lapse. It's time lapse.
Time lapse, okay. Yeah, he's educating me on the
terminology of
GoPro terminology.
Videography.
It's for GoPro?
I don't know. But
I don't know.
We shall be back after we've got all this taken off.
Well, he says we'll be back,
How do you end it?
we're actually just going to carry on.
Oh, okay, we're just going to carry on.
Didn't think that we were going to go anywhere.
We'll probably just continue then because it's a lot of unscrewing.
So, all 4 screws are off at the back.
You need to remove the security tab, yeah.
Did you want to do that?
Yeah. Security tab now void.
Bam, bam, bam.
And now it's just the pry tool to lift it up.
Or you can just do it with your fingers,
Okay.
which seems to be the safest and easiest way. If you just hold the top part, just pull it upwards, no, as in lift it this way, and then I'll lift this to the sides. Hold on, there we go. Wait, and we're going to do the bottom as well. There we go.
So,
wait.
oh, okay. So basically, there's some things we need to do. Right?
So
a few things that I've read online that people have said was don't touch this apparently because it's really easy to scrape off the paint, and taking the needles off, you need to put paper underneath and then use a trim tool because if you don't, you can scratch the paint.
Okay, so the next stage is going to be removing the other back part, I think.
No. Oh, no. You have to take the needles off.
First?
Yeah.
Before you do anything else?
I think make it smaller.
I say make it wider.
And as in like, not as long.
This seems like something that would be easier with 2.
Try.
I think probably be a good idea is if I hold the needle.
Oh.
If I hold.
I don't know if you're meant to move the needles either because they're saying something to do with it messes up.
Hold on. There we go. That's how you do it. So what you do is you grab the needle like this. From here, you just pry it upwards. See if you can do it on its own.
I'm scared.
Just do it.
No, it feels like it's gonna break.
No. There we go. Right, so as he has gone to just de-stress because he's very stressed out about this now. He will be back. I thought I'll carry on my own.
It's right, the helping hands are here. Oh, you said 2 pieces of paper.
I'm doing 2 pieces of paper like this, so then it stops.
And I think it's better to do it from the top. And then, as in from here, and then now you do.
There we go. Another one.
Just put my fuel up, Max.
Fuel up, Maxi. You've always got a full tank.
Always got a full tank.
We'll talk about living in denial. So
now it's just these tabs, I think.
If you just hold on.
So now, after you've removed them, see that how transitions are. You basically separate the white plate from the back plate. And this is why I was saying the other videos are a bit dead, because they don't actually show you what to do or tell you what to do.
Literally all we're trying to do is just take off this black casing at the back. That will allow us to get more access to the motherboard behind all this. Well, the circuit board, I should say. Circuit board, not motherboard. It's not a computer. But yeah, do you wanna? It's very awkward because you're trying not to touch the black part. There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm getting some progress.
Stabbing myself.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
It's a lot more fiddly than you would think.
Than I expected. Okay, so we'll put this one aside. Yeah.
Throw it in the bin.
Yeah, we don't need that right now. So now we're going to be working on this. Okay, so now we're going to flip it over.
Yeah.
And use the soft surface. So lay it down flat, and we're going to use this. So you need these pick tools, and there's a flex ribbon cable that connects to the board itself. So what you need to do is you need to lift these tabs up, and these are locking tabs. So they basically lock the ribbon in place to stop it from moving.
This little black one there.
So normally it's flat, you just lift it up and then you pull the ribbon out like so. And you do the same for this one. Try not to damage these because then your display won't work. And then same thing, you just pull the ribbon out like so. And then after that, these white tabs here, you just release them and lift the circuit board. So before you lift the clips off, there's 3 T8 screws.
1, 2, 3.
There's one. There's one here. There's one there, and there is one there. So you just remove these T8s.
And get to the removing.
If you're wondering where I got this screwdriver kit from eBay, £10.
Link will be in the description.
Find it, and it's actually sick. Like for the price of it, you get so many bits, and then you also get like extension bits and stuff. It's fine. It's just the board's flexible.
Boom.
So now you can actually remove it from the clips.
So you got the clips going all the way around it. I think there's one clip here. There we go.
And now you've got access to the actual LEDs that we're going to be working on. So let's put this to the side here, and then we'll place that flat down. The LEDs that you need to work on for your cluster are the 3 LEDs here. There's 3 here. There is 2 here for the fuel gauge, 2 there for the fuel gauge. Mr. GCC will describe and show you.
Show them again, sorry?
So I'll show you what the picture is so you can see an actual representation of it. So for the cluster itself, the LEDs that you need to change, there's 2 here, and there's 1 at the top.
That's going to be for the fuel gauge?
Yeah, so that's for the fuel gauge. The 3 here are for the actual instrument cluster around here.
The speeder?
There's 3 here for the speeder, yeah, sorry. There's 2
the rev
there
counter and
for the temperature gauge.
So literally all you're looking for is these main splines, I would say?
Yeah, they're PLC C-2. 2 means that they've only got 2 poles, negative and positive.
One thing that I did see online, I don't know if I can get a good enough.
So there's a notch on them that tells you the polarity.
Yep. So you want to match those notches with the replacement ones as well, which I'll insert a little bit of it there.
So yeah, so there's 12 LEDs that you need to change, the ones I said earlier. 3 here, 3 there.
I'll insert a picture of the diagram into the video.
We'll take a picture of this and then we'll do it ourselves. So.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Messes up. Right, we're not changing the soldering tip. Reason being is because
we don't need to.
And let that warm up.
So we've got an assortment of tweezers here. These are ceramic, these are metal. So therefore holding the LEDs and removing them. So we're going to do a bit of teamwork here because we've, the tip we're using is not the best.
Yeah. We will put in the description below a better soldering iron to use, or just use a brand new one or something along those lines. Right, we've got the soldering iron back in action now. So this one's polarity looks, top right is where the notch is.
Not there.
So if you want to get ready with the tweezers, yeah, we're using this. This is not working as good as I hoped. What am I trying to just heat up? Just
let me try.
Go on, just do the bottom as well. Oh. That's one. So there's a top right, wasn't it, where the notch was?
Yeah.
So we'll just put this other one in.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
So we got the new lights all soldered in. Hassan was taking a bit longer than I wanted him to, so I took over. And now it's about putting everything back together. Just connect the wiring back up and we'll test it first. Then we'll know if we need to cry later or...
You need to actually give me the light though for the wiring.
That's in. Oh, it's working. It's working. Something's turning on. Oh!
Okay, this one's Oh, you got it? Yo, that's so sick.
M3D, yeah?
Wow, good.
Right, do you want to bring it back in? So, Hassan right now, he's actually he's fixing up the soldering. One of the bulbs that I put in, it just wasn't good enough, basically. I think that's the best way to put it. So we connected everything back up, got it all ready, and literally it's just that one bulb that wasn't working. So that's what he is doing right now. Right there, it was by the fuel area, which to be honest you don't need to see. We'll be happy. We'll be happy to just see it at full all the time, but right now we're gonna finish everything up, and you'll see it back in the car. Can I just say, this car looks so good. Wow. Oh my gosh, that looks so sick. That looks so... Wow, look at the...
Put black LEDs in.
Black LEDs, all blacked out. All blacked out. What's that on your leg? What's that on your leg?
It's my Lego toy set. I'm just putting it together with the screwdriver. It's advanced now.
Let's see how it looks. Oh yes! Wow! Look at that. Compared to what it used to look like, that actually looks so clean. And then where's the brightness for it? Is it here? It's low, max, low. That looks so good. I like the red, the red circles and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was like hoping stays.
Oh wow! Come on, let's go. Let's go for a little drive. Looking at that, the white just pops so nicely now.
So you can see the speed matches what the speedometer is saying. You can also go into the 32, 32, it's all matching.
It's got the Android head unit now as well, which is a new quick installation.
Rear cruise control on 40, speedo should be on 40, which it is.
Just the usual dimmer switch is still used. Everything else is, if I lower it all the way please, you can see the difference in some ways. This actually becomes really hard to see when it's dimmed out, and that's not as difficult.
A lot of other people, when they do white, it turns out to be the white with the blue tint on it.
Okay, I gotta say one thing when it comes to this little setup now, it actually does capture the feeling of having an M car. You know, part of being inside of an M car is the way it makes you feel inside, and majority of the difference is going to be the dials and the steering wheel, and this car is just getting a good amount of all of that coming through. You've got the steering wheel wrapped, M5 paddle shifters, and now the white dials on it. It just really modernizes the actual interior. It's lovely. So, oh my gosh, my hair is absolutely crazy right now. Whoa. Right everyone, so that's the car basically all done, finished up. Would have done an outro in the car, but being so dark and everything, it's just not worth it. But yeah, it was definitely a nice little new trick, and I'm going to invest in a better soldering iron and be able to do it onto my 6 Series, my 3 Series, Sister's 5 Series, whatever car I can get a hold of right now. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. Make sure you subscribe to see more from me and hit that like button. That's going to make a big difference for me, especially with this video. But yeah, if it is something that you want to look into getting done for your car, then just let me know. Either leave a comment down below, message me on Instagram, and we can look at setting something up. But for now, I hope you all did enjoy this video, and I will see you later. Peace out. Bye.